Have you ever felt like you're just stuck in second gear? I mean, you're not failing, not really, but you're definitely not flying either. It's a place a lot of us get caught in, the trap of being average. And today, we're going to unpack some really powerful ideas to help you break free from that.
So let's start with the one big idea that's going to guide us through this whole thing. Success is the goal, everything else is commentary. Just let that sink in for a second. What it's really saying is that you need a kind of radical, laser-like focus to get out of that average zone and finally start hitting your true potential. We're going to dig into exactly what that means.
All right, first up, let's talk about what average really is. Because it's not some comfortable place to rest. No, it's an active trap, something that can completely kill your growth if you're not careful.
Now here's something that might sound a little backward. Sometimes a small win can be your biggest enemy. Why? Because that little taste of success can make you lazy. It makes you feel like, hey, I've kind of made it, and you just stop pushing. That feeling of comfort, that's the sound of the trap closing shut around you, keeping you from what you could really achieve.
And this right here, this is where the two paths really split. On one side, you have people who see things like field work or waking up early as painful and just avoid them. But on the other side, successful people look at those exact same difficult, unpleasant tasks and they turn them into relentless, non-negotiable daily habits. They don't just put up with the discomfort, they build their entire success on it.
Okay, so how do you actually escape this trap? Well, it all starts by building the right kind of habits, the kind that aren't built in a few weeks but are forged over years, even decades.
The source material has this fantastic phrase for this, kar, which basically means by doing and doing and doing and doing. It's not about one heroic effort, it's about relentless consistency. The sound of you shattering your old limits, it's just the echo of doing the work over and over again.
And it really boils down to three core pillars. First, daily field work. That means getting out there and doing the actual work every single day, no excuses. Second, time management. You have to control your day or your day is absolutely going to control you. And third, waking up early. Win the morning, you win the day. These aren't just nice ideas, they are a formula. You put them together and you build an unbreakable foundation for success.
But here's the thing, your habits, that's only half the battle. The other half is all about who you surround yourself with. There's a concept in Hindi, Sangan, which means your company, your environment, and believe me, it shapes everything.
It's actually pretty simple when you think about it. If you're earning, say, 10 lakh a year, and you want to be earning 50, you just can't keep having 10 lakh conversations. You have to put yourself in the room, physically or mentally, with people who are already there. Your income, your ambition, your results, they will always be a direct reflection of your circle.
To really nail this point, the source uses this amazing little story that all starts with one simple question. How is your tea glass?
So the story goes like this. An American, a Japanese man, and an Indian are having tea. When they finish, the American turns his glass upside down. Clear message, no more for me, I'm done. The Japanese man keeps his glass upright. Also a clear message, yes, I'd love more. But the Indian, he places his glass on its side. And what does that mean? It means, well, if I get some, that's fine, and if I don't, that's fine too. It's a perfect symbol of indecision, of being stuck right in the middle.
Now this is where the source makes a really bold claim. It suggests that out of 130 crore people in India, a massive 110 crore have their metaphorical tea glass placed on its side. The implication is that a huge number of people are living in that state of, well, comfortable indecision, never making a firm yes or no choice about going after their full potential. They're just stuck.
And this leads to a piece of wisdom that is just so memorable. If you eat onions, you won't burp cardamom. You can't get an output that's different from your input. It's that simple. If your environment, your Sangit, is full of indecision and average thinking, you can't expect the outcome to suddenly be ambition and incredible success.
So, you're building the habits, you're fixing your environment. Now comes the final and maybe the hardest part, building the mental armor you need to stay focused on your goal and tune out all the noise. See, the world is pretty much divided into two kinds of people. You've got the player, the Kaladi, who is actually on the field, in the game, taking risks and owning the result, win or lose. And then you have the commentator, who's sitting safely up in the booth, just talking, analyzing, criticizing, but with absolutely zero skin in the game. You have to decide which one you're going to. And trust me, the commentary is going to come from everywhere.
The world will have an opinion. Society will have an opinion. Your friends will have an opinion. And a lot of the time, the loudest commentators are the people you're closest to, even your own family. They'll doubt you, they'll question you, they'll give you advice, all from the safety of the sidelines. So what do you do about it? You don't fight. You don't argue. You just acknowledge it. You say, very good, your commentary is excellent, and you keep moving in your direction. You deflect the noise without ever letting it steer you off course. Your focus stays on the goal, not the commentary.
And that brings us to the final, most important question you have to ask yourself. Who is the owner of your life? Is it you, the player on the field, driving towards what you want? Or is it the endless stream of commentary coming from the cheap seats? Ultimately, that choice is yours.